Alright, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the brand new ASUS AC5300 Wi-Fi router. This thing is an absolute beast. Just look at that shape. I mean, those antennas and everything, most people won't be able to justify the $400 price tag. And then again, most people won't be running 30 plus Wi-Fi connected devices in their home. I'm currently running the D-Link AC3200 router, which is already a tri-band with many of the same features as this router. And while I don't have any major issues with the D-Link, I really want to test out the new 5300 chipset in my environment. And yes, Netgear has already released a Nighthawk router with the 5300 chipset about a month or two ago. It doesn't look nearly as cool as this ASUS. Now this router was just released within the past week, so don't anticipate picking this up at very many places. I picked mine up at Newegg. Amazon wants about $550 for this same exact router. Only one distributor is actually selling this. Now looking at the box, you can see ASUS states this is best for gaming, 4K streaming, and your smart home. I don't know about my current router, but this one states it has up to 5,400 square feet of coverage. Now like my D-Link router, this one also offers intelligent band assignment, also known as Smart Connect. This feature allows your router to decide if the connected devices should be run on the 2.4 or 5 GHz band. Personally, I disable this feature and create two separate networks, one for 2.4, one for 5 GHz. For most devices, I connect them to 5 GHz band. However, if the devices are legacy or do not need much bandwidth, I just connect them to 2.4. ASUS is also introducing something called WT Fast. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but I do anticipate to do a deep dive into this feature and see if it actually works out or if it just creates more problems than it's actually worth. Now looking at the back of the box, ASUS gives a bit more description about the Smart Connect feature that I previously described, as well as Adaptive QoS, which is supposed to help with online gaming. Not really a new feature. Most routers on the market can already be configured for QoS and prioritizations. There's also Nitro QAM. This feature should enable speeds up to 2.1 gigabits per second on each 5 gigahertz frequency, allowing smooth 4K streaming throughout the entire home. And last, there's Nitro QAM. This should enable speeds up to 2.1 gigabits per second on each 5 gigahertz frequency, allowing smooth 4K streaming throughout the entire home. Now I plan to be testing this feature and those speeds rigorously once more 4K content becomes readily available. Currently I have a bunch of 1080p content on my NAS. I will be testing that locally, but to really push those speeds, I'm going to need to get some 4K content. How about we unbox this beast? Let me grab a knife. Alright, let's slice her open. You can see there's a nice border around. I'm going to just use a butter knife and cut this protective shield. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than cracking the protective plastic. I'm going to just go ahead and slice all the way around this edge. Alright, I'm going to flip it over. There we are. Alright, here we have some more information about the WT Fast. Looks like it will update regularly. I usually don't look at much of this. Fast, easy setup, basic stuff. If you really need to be looking at this, this router probably isn't for you. Having trouble, call us. Yeah, no. And there's the beast. That's what the moment is all about. Let's give it open. Let's see what it's all about. Alright, let's lift this thing out. Alright, as you can see, no antennas are attached. It's got a nice clear protective wrap all the way around it. We'll just set this over here. Let's open up this box. This is probably going to be the network cable, power supply. For those wondering, this looks exactly like ASUS ZenBook charger. Maybe even the same exact charger they just reused. Let's look at the voltage here, see if it's just the standard 12 volts. Nope, 19 volts at 3.42 amps. We'll set that on the side. Let's set that there. Let's get to the antennas, the best part. More about the VIP member warranty notice, a CD, probably more instructions, no one cares. Alright, look at those antennas there. Each one of these antennas is, wow, feels really solid. Has a 90-degree connector there. Nice ASUS branding. Really nice solid antennas. Has some weight to it. It's not just, you know, a thin piece of plastic. I'm going to zoom out here and attach these to the router. Alright, set these all on the side. Take all this plastic off. Wow, this thing feels heavy. This is solid. It's got some weight to it. It feels about like one of my media computers. It's really solid. Like, see through the bottom here, it has some ventilation. It's got a nice, pretty solid motherboard. Let's get these antennas attached. Now, all these antennas look identical. Guessing that it doesn't really matter where we put them on. Alright, there we are. Let me bend these all up. Oh, looks like we gotta tighten them up just a hair. Alright, there she is in all of her glory. Now, ASUS does state that these should all be at 45-degree angles, which will put them approximately, there's a nice little kick on each of them. It's about the footprint that it would have. So there we have it, the unboxing of the ASUS AC5300 wireless router, brand new from ASUS.